It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Here is the kicker, John Parker Romo, to get us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
Mike, the term generational talent, it gets thrown around a bit too loosely these days, in my opinion, but you can make an argument if one guy coming out of the draft the last couple years was worthy of that description, it's Caleb Williams. I mean, the arm talent, the playmaking ability, the ability to play off script when things don't go perfectly. I mean, he is such an interesting prospect, special player, and I'm excited to watch him here in this one.
A huge play right off the bat. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now.
Good blocking, and he's in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
And this is the opportunity Sam Darnold's been working for. I mean, to resurrect his career after some struggles early on in New York. He's had a bit of a mixed bag, but there is no mistaking the physical talent, the arm strength, the ability to play quarterback at a high level. He has it all. There's a reason he was drafted where he was, Mike, and I think Minnesota has themselves a sleeper here at the quarterback position.
And a short pickup past the 25. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Bears offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Second down and 8. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground now with Jones. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Open man downfield, it's Addison. A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give to Jones, heading right. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle. Third down, 3 to go. To throw is Darnold. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he will score. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The extra point by Romo is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. The The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start. And you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. It's 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. On the out, connecting with Allen.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And that'll move the sticks. 1st down, up to the 40.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he will go all the way. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Bears.
Waste of time.
Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Second and 7. In motion, it's Jefferson. On second down, it's Jones. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. Third and 6. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Bears offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On second down, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's Jonathan Grenard busting in to record the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's the rookie, the Aussie, 4th-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Darnold to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
To throw on first down is Darnold.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Second and a yard. Now Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's third down and a few inches. They try and run for the first down with Jones.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Jones. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jack Sanborn on the stop. This is Jones. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Here's Darnold. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Off the play fake. No chance at all. He'll go down. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A quick toss into the hands of Addison.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. And he's in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. Now, the extra point. His kick is good. The Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the give, here's Swift. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here. Another run by Swift. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. A play fake. Now Williams. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Williams.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the bootleg, it's Williams. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Swift. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On the option, it's Swift, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
1st and 10. Here's Swift, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Darnold now to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Swift. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Cole Komet, touchdown Chicago. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The veteran Keenan Allen and the rest of the Bears offense heading out to take over once again. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the outside, a catch made by Moore.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. They will run it over center with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On first down, it's Swift. And he'll get this inside the 10, but not much further than that. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On third down, it's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the left side here, caught by Addison. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They run straight ahead with Jones. Oh! And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Oh, Addison all alone. He's got it. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. This one is caught by Addison. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Romo's kick is good. And the Vikings cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. DeAndre Carter on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, and the rest of the Chicago offense. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the former Charger Gerald Everett. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. On the out, connecting with Allen. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. This pass caught right side, it's Allen.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's got this on target to Addison.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Throwing, Darnold. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. 3rd down coming up.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And he's taken down up past the 35.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Darnold to throw again. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's Darnold again. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
2nd down and 8. To throw again is Darnold. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we have reached halftime, and the visiting Bears are in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Chandler now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now Darnold. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. He's got his receiver. It's Jones.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. They run it once more with Jones. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He's going to have a Vikings 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, Just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll put Addison in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 3rd and 2. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. He'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the give, it's Swift. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Second and 7. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. On the ground, it's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. off play action. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Off he goes. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get about 5. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. To throw is Williams. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify.
He is in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll try the left side with Jones. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. In motion, it's Jefferson. On second down, it's Jones. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. A play fake. Now Williams. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He looks forward for maybe a yard. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now Swift. The Bears sending out their punt team. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Darnold. left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as...
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Darnold now to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. A run. It's Jones. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Waste of time.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Throwing, Darnold. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. So pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Darnold to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. Nice run here on second down inside the 5 with more options now available for third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. That is caught. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up fourth down.
It came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
They'll run for it, and it's Jones. Powering forward. He's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his second touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll go again with Swift. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on third down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. That is caught by the tight end, Gerald Everett. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
I can't believe what I watched.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, here's... Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Darnold. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
That's taken in.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Bears offense ready to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football, and they do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the give, here's Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To throw again is Darnold. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. The Bears offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Swift gets it from the pistol. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.